like a Hellcat.
Alright, so it's been about like an hour or so, and the rain has died down, so I'm gonna hop into the second game, which was a redo of the first game because yeah, he wasn't paying attention and stuff, and I was feeling nice, so I was just like, okay, sure, let's redo it. I could win once, I can win again. So again, we're both going with the same exact strategy, and yeah, so not much to say at this point in the game. He's rushing, he's trying to pressure me a bit. I do get up my my grape shot, but I don't really care. I don't pressure him at all. And yeah, so this is the finals of the tournament, and it's a best of 5 instead of a best of 3 like all the other ones, because it's the finals. It's a best of 5, so yeah, you guys, we'll see what happens. I am up on farms right now. He's not too far behind, but yeah, now I start to pressure him, try to get him to leak a couple lives here and there, which he does. I'm about 10 lives up on him, but that doesn't matter too much. Yeah, basically he's just now got a second triple dart up. I didn't even notice that when I was playing, obviously, or else I would have sent him more, trying to make him build. Round 9 yellows, as always. He's gonna boost them with only 3 triple darts, and he's gonna send me some stuff. I'm just gonna get up a wizard. I'm gonna have to boost, but it's only round 10. I lose a decent amount of lives, but my my boost will be back by the time round 13 comes around. So he tries to send a round 12 rush before my boost is back, and he made me sell farm and stuff. And so now I'm still up 10 lives on him. He is a whole plantation up on me, but I'm really aggressive at this point because I know Boomer isn't the best thing in the world. So we're both sending a couple ceramics and stuff. I'm trying to get back up on farms, and he is he's up on farms. He's saving some money in case I rush or for a rush. And yeah, I prepare a couple boats, and now I just wait to see if he rushes me with something. He's saving up a lot of money, and he goes for his bank. So I'm like, okay, I need to go for my bank as well. And now I have a feeling that he was gonna rush me with something, but he doesn't. He just continues farming, so I follow suit. And so I'm like, alright, this is probably gonna go a little bit late. So I try to layer in the Moab with a couple of the AI, but he boosts and he uses his turbocharge to defend. I sent another one. Maybe he has bad reaction time or something, even though I know he won't. But I keep on sending them. It's kind of pointless, to be honest. And yeah, he sends me a oh my god. So I'm like, okay, I can defend a ZOMG easily. So I get up 2 Phoenixes to pop the ZOMG later, and then I get up a bunch of boats, but my Phoenixes are still active, and they pop the BFBs into Moabs, and I can't pop the Moabs. I should have sold some of my Phoenixes or wizards or whatever, but I didn't, and it led to me losing. Okay, so then I lost, so I picked the next map, which is obviously Yin Yang, as you know by now. And yeah, he goes Dart Farm Boomerang. I think he goes Dart Farm Boomerang in every single one of these games. And I go Boat Wizard Farm in any of the water maps. At least I'm pretty sure. But anyhow. So yeah, I lost. This is my map. So I'm feeling pretty confident, especially when I see him going dart. I'm like, okay, great. I got this game in the bag. That's what I'm thinking to myself. I'm like really confident in my abilities on this map. For some reason, I don't really know why. And yeah, I sold my boat there to try and get ahead on farms. And yeah, it kind of works out because I only leak like 25 lives. But I get up on farms, I rush him a lot because it's round 6 and he only has one triple dart, but he gets up another triple dart. And I'm still trying to layer in some blacks with the AI and stuff, and so is he. And we're about even on farms. I might be $100 up on him. So I put out a farm, he puts out a farm. We're sitting pretty even. It's coming up to round 9. I send yellows, as always I do on round 9. He boosts, and I'm like, okay. So I send a boosted pink rush, and he gets up his bionic boomer, and he's fine. Now he's gonna rush me with some stuff, but I'm gonna buy a couple boats, and I'm gonna be perfectly fine. I didn't get any camo detection, but I got it up. I know he doesn't have any camo lead detection, so I sent him a couple camo leads. And I'm a little bit up in farms. He gets up a jug, and I'm just like, alright. I'm just gonna continue farm. He's gonna continue farming. And yeah, because I know I can't really kill him with anything. He can't really kill me with anything, so I sent him a couple camos. And he boosts instead of turbocharge, which was pretty good in my opinion, for me at least. And then I seen him going for his bank, so I'm like, okay, I need to go for my bank, but not before I send him a Moab. And yeah, so because I knew he'd have to build or turbocharge or something. And he does turbocharge and he energies, which is his last boost. I don't think I noticed that, but maybe I did because I sent another BFB or another Moab right away. And yeah, he has to turbocharge again to defend. And I'm just really aggressive right now because I just kind of wanted to get this game over with. But yeah. So, we're coming up to round 22, which is when you can send ZOMGs, and we're both saving up a lot of money right now. We're just kind of chilling. We both send ZOMGs at the exact same time, and I leak a whole bunch of lives to the AI, and we're gonna slow this down right now. He sends basically an all-out with like all the different kinds of stuff. My Phoenixes are defending the Moabs for the most part, and he sends even more Moabs. I have to get up another Phoenix ability just to defend the Moabs. This is basically like his last ditch effort because he knows he cannot defend the ZOMG. So yeah, my Phoenixes have defended all the Moabs, and it pops a ZOMG, so now all that's left to do is boat ability all the BFBs, and that's game, basically. Yeah, I was lucky that I didn't actually pop any of the ZOMGs. I didn't even see that he sent those, honestly. But yeah, he's just memeing out right now. And that was a good second game. So now it's 1-1. His map of choice is offsides, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, offside. It's a common theme with people who see that I like to use Boat Wizard because it's a land-based map and you can't really use boat on it, so yeah. I go with the Dart Farm Ace. He goes with Dart Farm Boomerang, which is pretty much, like I said, what he uses on every single map. And props to him because it's actually like it can't really defend that. It's not that great, but he uses it really well. So good job to him. And yeah. So what's going on right now? We're both even on farms. Kind of. He has a lot more money though because I bought a second triple dart. And yeah, I try to get some lives on him. It kind of works, but he's still 16 lives up on me, so it doesn't matter too much. We're about even on farms, not really. He's like 500 ahead of me, so he gets up his second plantation a little bit faster than me. I try to get him to leak some lives. He tries to get me to leak some lives, and I go for another triple dart, or another dart monkey, I mean, and I leak a whole bunch of lives. He didn't buy anything, and he didn't leak at all, so good job to him. I was scared that he was gonna send some yellows, so got up my my spike-a-pult, that's what it's called. I sent him yellows, and he defends pretty much perfectly fine. I sent a bunch of pinks and stuff, and he gets up his bionic boomer. He sends a bunch of pinks and regrow pinks, so I have to boost it. And now it's right before round 13, and I do not have a boost, so I have to sell basically all my farms and get up a an Operation Dartstorm. And he boosts to the couple camo balloons that I sent him, and now I am like way down on farms, so I'm just trying to get something past his defense, and it's not working at all. I'm just wasting more money, digging myself deeper into the hole that I'm already in, and so I just like need to cut back, even though he goes for his bank actually, and even though it's round 18, yeah, start to prepare some stuff. I sent him a bunch of leads and stuff. He's just gonna turbocharge it, and he's perfectly fine. Meanwhile, I'm still in this hole. I'm trying to catch up on farms, but it's just not working. And yeah, I don't know what to do right now because I'm literally so far down on farms. I decide to all out him, and he sends me a BFB. So we both actually defend the BFB. Well, I actually don't defend. I thought I did, but nope, I do not, because I didn't have any money to buy another fan club. So that was a good second game. So now it is 2-1 in Beard of the Year. Yeah, he has 2, I have 1. And so I pick Temple, because I don't know. I already picked Yin Yang, and it's a best of 5, so I should have picked something like Hydrodam or Pools or something, but in tournaments it just doesn't work out for me for some reason. So I picked Temple, and I'm going for the boomerang strat because I figured why not? It's pretty good, and this is a fairly short map, so yeah, we'll see what happens when we both have the same exact towers. Although I am sort of at a disadvantage because he plays this strategy on like every single map, so he gets me to leak some lives early game, which is not a huge concern to me, but yeah, I tried to get him to leak some, which I don't get any leaks, and we're even on farms, even on money. We both get the plantation at pretty much the exact same time. We both have 2 triple darts, and it's really neck and neck right now. We both got our plantations up, and again at the same time. We both send blacks. It's pretty much a mirror match right now. We both get up a another dart monkey. I get up a triple dart. He does not. He gets up a farm. I get up a farm, and it's just really close, neck and neck. He sends a bunch of yellows. I get up my boomerang, and then I send him yellows. He does not get up a boomerang, but he does get up a spike-a-pult he leaks a little bit of lives. I send some pinks and stuff. He gets up his boomerang finally, and he boosts. And yeah, so he's gonna send me a camel black rush. I'm gonna send him a little bit of stuff, and right there I tried to sell my farm and get the bionic boomer, but like when I clicked on my farm, I like hit the wrong hotkey, and then I tried to get off of it and then go into my boomerang and get the turbocharge, but I couldn't sell my farm or whatever, so it didn't really work out for me. So I said that to him, like, my farm didn't sell and blah blah blah, and he was like, you know what, the first game I had an excuse, like I wasn't paying attention or whatever, so you gave me like one do-over, so he decided to give me a do-over even though I didn't really want it, because I was like, it's all good, you won, I have no chance against you anyhow. But he's like, no dude, let's just redo the game on a different map. And I was like, alright, sure, whatever. So I picked Temple, or Steps, I mean. And for some reason I go Dart Farm Wizard, because usually I go Dart Farm Bomb, but I'm scared of Camo Bloons, and Wizard is actually pretty good in my opinion. Like, it's better than some people think. People underestimate it a lot, I think. But anyhow, it was really nice of him to give me another try, basically. But I mean, I did give him another try, so I guess he was just returning the favor, I guess. Even though it doesn't really matter, because yeah, he's BeardOfTheYear. He's a really good player. I pretty much stood no chance against him. I'm surprised I won as many games as I have so far, which is only, I think, 1. Yeah, it's 2-1 right now, because that last game he said didn't count, so I was just like, whatever, sure. So he's rushing me with a bunch of pinks and stuff. Yeah, so I'm down almost 60 lives, and I finally decide to start rushing him with some stuff. He gets up his dart right away, and I boost out some pinks, hopefully layer with the blues and the AI greens. It actually does some lives of damage. He is about 15 lives ahead of me, and I put down one farm, but it doesn't really matter much. He has enough to buy it. He tries to get a couple lives on me, but the blocks don't do nothing to me. any upgrades to a plantation, so we're about even on farms again. And so he's gonna try to layer some pinks, or some blacks, sorry, with the AI. I get up another triple dart right away, because I'm already down a lot of lives. I do not want to be losing anymore. So I'm just like, okay, I need to be a little bit defensive. He's up on farms now, and I'm like, alright, I need to catch back up on farms. Although I'm not buying. Okay, there we go. I was just waiting to see if he sended any yellows. He built another farm, so I rush him with yellows on round 8, and he sells the farm and he sells the dart to get his bionic boomer, and he still manages to leak a couple lives. He uses his tax and he builds a dart and he sells it to keep lives minimally lost, which is good on him, I guess, because he still has more lives than me. He's gonna do a regrow pink rush on me. I have to boost it. I get up my lightning bolt wizard, and I'm like, what, a wizard? Yeah, he's gonna boost some stuff at me because I just boosted. So I get up a spike of pult, and I build a bunch of dart monkeys because I was just like, I cannot die right now. I leaked down about 30 some lives, and somehow we have the same amount of farms, even though he has a whole bunch more money than me. So I decide I have to rush with camos and stuff. He turbocharges the camo lev. He leaks a couple lives, but not too much to like worry about or anything. So I continue to farm a little bit. He sends a big rush. I get up a couple more dart monkeys. Try to not boost it, but I have to boost anyhow because regrows were getting kind of far and I did not want to die. So I'm like, okay, let me send some camo ceramics with some pinks. And for some reason he did not turbocharge it, and they brought me the win. So I guess it was good that he gave me a redo, because I guess it brought me closer to victory. So now it is 2-2, the final match. Beard of the Year, he picks Swan Lake of all maps. And I'm like, okay, sweet, Swan Lake, that's a perfect map for wizard, farm, boat. However, you're gonna see what happens, basically. Yeah, he goes Dart Farm Boomerang once again, which actually isn't too bad of a strat for this map. But yeah, we're both farming, and then he tries to pressure me with a little bit of stuff. I do go ahead and get up my my grape shot. I don't bother sending him anything yet, because I don't know, I just feel like there's no point sending him anything in the first couple rounds. And then we're both sending pinks. I get up a boat, he gets up another dart, and I continue to send pinks, try to get him to leak more lives, and he's down to 115, which is pretty good. But I have one more eco than him. We're both even on farms. Somehow he has a lot more money than me. Oh, never mind, that's because I bought my plantation like a second before he did. But anyhow, we both try to layer some blacks with the AI. None of us really leak too much. He leaks a couple of lives. I don't leak any, I don't think. But yeah. So he's up on farms right now, and I'm just like, okay, I don't really care about farms. I'm just gonna rush him, try to be super aggressive, try to get him to leak lives early, make him waste a boost or something. we both send regrow leads and some pinks, and that's when I see he has the boomer, and I'm just like, alright, boomer's not a bad choice. So I try to get him to boost, and he does, and so he sends me a pretty big rush. I have to get up a couple destroyers, and I boost. Then I pretty much all out him, because I knew he just boosted, and and I thought that a boomer could not defend boosts without a boost, and it kind of doesn't. He leaks a lot of lives, but he managed to get up another boomerang, and now I am completely out of money, and I'm just trying to get him to leak to these camo leads, but he gets up a juggernaut, and yeah, I pretty much have no money. He tries to farm a bit. I try to get him with the camo ceramic, and it almost goes through. He leaks a couple of lives, and now I'm like, okay, what do I even do? He sends me a couple ceramics. I get up another destroyer to defend them, and I'm like, alright, I've lost this game basically. He sends me a Moab. I forget that it's like round 18 or whatever, and until I see the Moab, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's round 18. So I'm like, okay, so I sent him one, even though I was like, there's no way I can defend this one, but I do with my roach spikes. He's sending another one, I'm sending one. I boost mine out, because I was like, okay, I have nothing left. He boosts his out, and it gets right to the end, but he gets a dart monkey up, and he takes minimal leaks, and the leads on the AI leads prevent my destroyers from popping the ceramics, and they go through, and I lose. That was a really, really close and intense last game. He got down to 13 lives. It was round 19 on Swan Lake. That was one of the most closest games that I've ever played in this game, at least in a long, long time. We're still talking to each other, because that was just an insane game. And, yeah. But in the end, Beard of the Year won. Well, I mean, technically he won twice, because I told him that he won back when I lost the temple game, but he was like, nah, just take a redo. So I was like, okay, whatever. I would have felt sort of bad, honestly, if I ended up winning that game. But I mean, I guess it was fair, because I gave him a redo, he gave me a redo. But either way, he won 3-2. And yeah. Let me know what you guys thought of the game down in the comments section. Well, the games. Leave a like if you enjoyed these really close, intense matches. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.